let's talk about what you can expect with fig tree growth. So we're going to look at a couple examples here. The first one is this LSU purple tree. Now I put this in the ground near the beginning of this summer. And when I put it in the ground, all that kind of broad bushy area of it, that was about the height that it was, maybe a little bit lower. But what's really interesting is if you see this main trunk right here, so this tall one, that wasn't there a month ago, right? That all popped up here from the bottom as just a piece of new green wood. It looked a lot like what we see up here at the top. And the tree just decided to put a ton of energy into pushing up this main trunk right here. And that took place over about 4 weeks. And so what I want to talk about with this video really is how flushes are the way that fig trees tend to grow. So growth isn't just going to be linear and uniform and all going at the same rate. It's really going to push hard for about 2 to 4 weeks for most varieties. And the younger they are, the longer that growth period is typically going to be. And you can expect around 2 to 4 flushes per year. But that's some pretty amazing growth right there. Now I planted this Celeste tree right around the same time, but I have yet to see a major flush from it. Now that could be because of the variety, or it could just be maybe this plant wasn't as healthy. But what I am starting to see on it, if we look here, we can see new leaves coming out of this apical bud. So we are starting to see some new leaves unfurl. So this might be the beginning of a growth flush. Now if I come over here to my potted figs, we have a Smith fig and a Sakura Black right here. Now both of these are pretty small when I first got them as cuttings late this spring. And both of them grew from about maybe 4 inches tall to where they are now in over the course of about 2 flushes. And so they've kind of been stuck here for about maybe 3 or 4 weeks. But what it looks like it's starting to do is the bud's starting to swell again, both on this one and here on the Sakura Black. So these guys might be preparing for another flush of growth. So I'll keep an eye on them and we'll see how this goes. But again, don't expect your trees to be growing at a uniform rate. They go in those bursts about 2 to 4 weeks, about 2 to 4 times per growing season.